Hello friends, my name is Jess and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. So today is Sunday, April 28th, and I wanted to start a weekly reading vlog this week because I thought it might be kind of interesting. If you didn't catch my first weekly reading vlog that I posted last week, the week before this video, either way, I talked about how much I realistically read in a week in my life. My life is a little bit more interesting, maybe, at least in my opinion, because I'm a flight attendant, so I have kind of a cool job. And in my last vlog, I showed you how much I read during a week in my life where I had two pretty fun, exciting trips. Like I had a long San Francisco layover and did a lot of sightseeing, and I also went to Panama, which is a new country for me. I had a lot of fun, but to be honest, that's not my typical flight attendant life. Mostly I'm doing domestic trips. One, because they're worth a lot more money. You know, your girl is poor, so I need to work those trips. And also just because, honestly, those two trips back to back really screwed up my sleep schedule, and I'm just a princess about my sleep, and I don't like my sleep schedule messed up. So I really only do one fun trip a month because I'm an old woman. This week is going to be a more normal week in my life, so I thought it might be interesting to take you along with me, and you'll see how much I actually read during a typical regular week in my life. And this is honestly a pretty work heavy week in my life. I don't always work this much, but I do have 2 3-day trips back to back this week. So I'm currently on one. I'm in Palm Springs, California right now, which is a beautiful layover. I'm so excited to go upstairs and lay by the pool, but I wanted to film this little intro first. So basically I'm working 6 out of the 7 days of this week, and they're all classic domestic trips. They're trips that I like. I don't like to work more than 2 flights in a day, and I like to get home early on the last day, and so both of these trips are like that. So they should be good, should be easy. Today I worked from Newark to San Francisco, and then I deadheaded from San Francisco here at Palm Springs. And if you're not in on the lingo, deadheading just means I rode as a passenger, so I didn't have to work, which was nice because I got to read. Reading update, because that's what this is a reading channel, a weekly reading vlog. I talked about in my last vlog, which was not last week, it was 2 weeks ago at this point. Sorry about this curtain, but the light's weird if it's not right here. I was in that vlog was reading Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare, and I am still reading Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. I had not read any more of it since I had last updated you in that vlog until I picked it up again today, and I started on page 400. I think I showed you in the clips, and I'm on 550. Sorry, the light is crazy. I'm on page 550 right now, so I'm so close to being done. I'm gonna try and finish it today while I'm up at the pool, and then I don't know what I'm gonna read next. It's gonna have to be something on my iPad because I didn't bring another book with me because I didn't think I would get 200 pages done, especially because I'm tandem reading this with the audiobook. I'm still enjoying it. I think something crazy is gonna happen at the end. I have finally started to care for these characters, but they're also making these crazy decisions that are just pissing me off so much. I was trying not to scream. I was reading it on my flight here. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm sure it's gonna be a cliffhanger, and then I'm gonna have to wait. Well, the next book probably will come out at the end of this year, in the fall, which is only 4 or 5 months away at this point. Yeah, I know that it's just gonna devastate me. I don't know. I'm not having 5-star feelings from this book though, but it is enjoyable. It's just really long, and the audiobook is good. I also have my Tortured Poets Department hat on. The album's taking a while to grow on me, but it is growing on me. I don't have favorites to report yet. I know it's been 2 weeks at this point, but it takes a while for me to find my place within an album. When Midnights first came out, I did not like it, and now it's one of my top 3 favorite albums of all time. So I just need a little bit more time to sit with it, and I'm so easily influenced by other people's opinions that I'm trying to listen to it objectively too, so that I can find my own connections and form my own opinions on it. So yeah, but I do enjoy it. It is good. It is just a lot to take in, to be honest with you. But yeah, my hat came super fast. I've never had something come so quickly from Taylor. We literally ordered it when it dropped, and then it was there. I've had it for a week. So that's nice because it used to take friggin' 8 months for her shit to come. So I think that's all the updates right now. I think I'm gonna go get some food or something and then go sit by the pool. So that's the plan. Well, let's go. So I'm in my hotel hotel room and I just noticed that this book is on the bedside table, and I don't know if it was left by like the last person who stayed here and they finished it here and they just left it, or if this is like something that the hotel provides. But I just think this is so interesting. This is a 500-page straight romance, so I will not be reading it, but I still thought it was really cute. I think it's set in New York. It almost, honestly, like the way that it's printed kind of looks like an indie published romance, so I also like that. So I don't know, I thought that was cute. Has anyone heard of this book? Hello friends, so today's Tuesday. I didn't check in yesterday. Honestly, didn't miss much. I really did not do very much yesterday. It was a pretty easy work day, to be honest. We flew from Palm Springs to Denver and then from Denver to San Antonio, and then we laid over in San Antonio. I was like gonna go down to the pool and read, and I like was planning on like working out and editing a video. But when I got in the room, it was so dark and cozy, and I was like, I'm just gonna lay down for 30 minutes. And of course, that turned into multiple hours. I didn't wake up until like 5:30. And then I just ordered dinner and went to bed again. So I did no reading yesterday, so there's nothing to catch you up on. Today, Tuesday, I just had one flight from San Antonio back home to Newark, and so I'm home in my apartment. I'm going back to work tomorrow morning, but I do have the afternoon free, so I'm trying to be productive. That's the plan. It's a kind of like little wrap up of what I have read so far. So I did end up finishing this on Sunday. I don't think I updated the vlog Sunday night either, but I did finish this at the pool and it was really good. I ended up giving it a 4-star, mostly because the first half, like literally the first 300 pages were pretty slow, and it was hard for me to like get into and really like understand what was going on and how these characters were connected and such, because it's kind of dual timeline. We're following two main characters, and this is the first book, and I believe it's going to be a trilogy. Cassandra Clare's first adult fantasy novel, so this is not set in the Shadowhunter world. It's like totally different, and I do think that she was able to create like a rich and intriguing fantasy world that was very different from that of the Shadowhunters. And I think like I'm so used to reading Cassandra and like already knowing what I'm getting into that this like took me a little bit. But once I did get into it, it was like super exciting, lots of twists and turns, cool fantasy world. I really did enjoy the characters. Some of them I'm like not really quite sure how they're going to redeem themselves, and I will say there's not like very clear romantic pairings, but I think I know where the romantic pairings are going, and they're both het pairings, which is fine. Also, everyone in this book is queer. Queerness is the norm, very casual queerness. I like that. This is definitely not just like a straight book, but as you know, I love queer romances, so that's what I'm really here for. But I do also love Cassandra Clare. I probably have not really talked about this on my channel, but I do love the Shadowhunters world, so I did want to check this one out, and it did not disappoint. 4 stars just because the beginning was slow, and I definitely will be continuing with this series for sure. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but on Sunday I did read like a couple chapters of Her Countess to Cherish by Jane Walsh. This is a female non-binary pairing, and it's like a what is the word? It's like a historical romance, Regency romance. And it's like okay so far. It's a little bit juvenilely written. I'm enjoying it so far, and I did read a couple more chapters of this morning on the plane. I think I'm only like maybe 25% of the way through. It's a pretty short book, but I think I've only read like 60 pages or something. So yeah, that's my reading updates. Today, I'm just gonna try and be productive while I'm home. I would like to make more progress in Her Countess to Cherish, so if I do, I will update you on that. I'm basically today gonna try and film my May, I can't believe it's May, my May reset and a wrap up, like basically of everything I've read for the year, so that'll be fun. But before I do that, I have some exciting book mail that I figured I would open with you guys because I think that will be fun. My address is also on the back of this. So the first thing that I have here is like my very first physical ARC that a publisher sent to me, which is so exciting. I feel like I've been doing this YouTube thing forever, and I know I'm like not super consistent, but like I don't know, there's just something special about getting your first ARC, so I was very excited about this, and I've been waiting to open it with you guys, so let's do that. And hopefully I won't flash my address. And it is The Ride of Her Life by Jennifer Dugan. This is honestly everything I could dream of, like a freaking cowgirl lesbian romance. excuse me. I'm so excited to read this. I might read it in this vlog. I haven't decided what I'm actually going to add to like my May TBR yet. I'll know once I film my reset, but I'm so excited for this. I can't believe I got sent a copy of it. I'm so excited. It's so cool. Right, and then I also have this other package. Ooh, as you can see, my address is not on that. I recently subscribed to a book box. Now, I'm not really a book box kind of girly. This is my very first book box I've ever subscribed to, but this is a like queer book box, and it doesn't come with like any trinkets or anything, which is like the main reason why I don't really love book boxes. I'm not somebody who likes like trinkets and stuff. This like just comes with 2 books every month. Always queer. I think it's 1 adult and YA, 1 YA book, and I also just subscribed to the Rainbow After Dark box, which is like smutty queer books, and that is quarterly, so I should get one for May, so maybe I'll include that in a future reading vlog. But I'm really excited about this. I think that this is the March box because the April box is delayed, and I subscribed like at the end of March. So let's see. Oh my gosh. The tissue paper is rainbow. Oh yes, okay, the theme for this box is Be Gay, Do Crime, which is incredible, honestly. And this little bookmark came in here. So cute, so fun. Okay, so I think I'm mistaken. I think that there is a traditionally published book and then there's an indie published book. That's fun, okay. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh, this is cool. This is a little signed book plate from the author of the indie published book, which is this one. This is called Junker 7 by Olive Kelly. On the back it says a romantic queer sci-fi epic about changing the galaxy one girl at a time. Castor is a junker, a bounty hunter making a living off collecting and selling valuable scrap. They live a quiet life, bouncing from job to job, not worrying about the brewing galactic rebellion. Except when they get a job offer for an irresistible amount of money, they find themselves embroiled much deeper than expected. They're tasked to smuggle transgender activist Juno Marcus across the galaxy under the watchful eye of the intergalactic police force and a propaganda-informed galaxy. It's too dangerous to accept, but too valuable to refuse, and it doesn't help that Juno herself is charming and beautiful. Agreeing drags Cass into a whirlwind race against those who want Juno dead to make it across the galaxy to safety, risking it all for a cause they can't or won't believe in. That sounds so exciting. This book is beautiful. It's got sprayed edges. All of these are special edition books, which is why I subscribed to this box too, because they're so beautiful. Ugh. Ew. Tape stuck to me. I'm really excited about this. This sounds so good. So it sounds like maybe a trans and non-binary pairing, which I love. So cute. As I throw it. Oh, this is a beautiful too. The naked cover is so pretty. It's like got gold foil on it and a quote and a cool fish. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. There's cool book art inside. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. I'm so glad I subscribed to this. So that's the first book. And next. Oh, this one also has a signed book plate with it. It's stuck to everything. Okay, and this book is Icarus by K. Ankrum. I love K. Ankrum, and I've read most of the things that they have out. And like I said, this also comes with a signed book plate, which is pretty freaking cool. Sorry, the light's crazy. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. What the heck? Oh, this one has a double cover on it. That's cool. So this is the like regular cover too, I believe, which that's nice that you get both. That's cool. Nothing really interesting on the naked cover, but it is orange. Oh my god, my foot is asleep. Honestly, the Rainbow Crate has this like interesting little summary fact sheet about these books. Junker 7 had one too, and it's like, it's so cute. It says nutrition facts. It like shows you how many pages. It shows you the rep, what's in the plot, like the demographics. This is cool. The rep, it says Achillean 100%, intersex 50%, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome 50%, black 25%. So looks like we have lots of queer rep. One of our characters is mixed race, half black, and also has a disability or chronic illness. I'm not exactly sure what Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is. The inside says, Icarus Gallagher is a thief. He steals priceless art, replaces it with his father's impeccable forgeries. For years, one man, the wealthy Mr. Black, has been their target in revenge for his role in the death of Icarus's mother. To keep their secret, Icarus adheres to his own strict rules to keep people and feelings at bay. Don't let anyone close, don't let anyone touch you, and above all, don't get caught. Until one night he does, not by Mr. Black, but by his mysterious son, Helios. Now living under house arrest in the Black Mansion, instead of turning Icarus and Helios bargains for something even more dangerous, a friendship that breaks every single one of Icarus's rules. As reluctance and distrust become closeness and something more, they uncover the gilded cage that has trapped both their families for years. One, Icarus is determined to escape, but his father's thirst for revenge shows no sign of fading, and soon it may force Icarus to choose the escape he's dreamed of or the boy he's come to love. Raging for both could be his greatest triumph, or it could be his downfall. Sounds amazing. Like I said, I trust Kate Ingram wholeheartedly. I think that this will be amazing. It sounds, obviously from the title, it's like a Greek myth retelling. I think that this one will be good as well. Very excited about that. So those are the 3 books I have acquired recently. And I'm so excited to read all of them. So I think that's all the updates I had. So I will be back in touch the next time something happens. Hi friends, welcome to my hotel room. I'm in Omaha today. You probably saw in the little clip from earlier that this morning I started out going from Newark to Dallas. I started a new 3-day trip today, and today was the hard day, the long day. It was like a 12-hour day. So we went from Newark to Dallas, from Dallas to Denver, and then from Denver here to Omaha. And the last flight was super quick and easy. It was like less than an hour, so it really wasn't that bad. I don't love working 3 flights in a day. 2 is usually my max. But overall it wasn't that bad. I have a really nice crew. The guy that I'm working with in the back is super nice and fun, so I'm having a good time. On my first flight from Dallas, or from Newark to Dallas, that was like the longest one, so I had the most downtime on that flight. So I did start reading A Raven Song by TJ Klune, which is not a book on my never-ending currently reading list, but I'm reading this for a separate reading vlog and I need to get it back to the library, so I decided to start this one. I read exactly 100 pages of this. Also, look at my cute pink pony club bookmark. Like, what the fuck, it's amazing. So I started this. I don't want to talk too much about it because I am doing a separate reading vlog, reading this entire series. I'm enjoying it though so far. It's good, and that's all I will say. After that, I didn't read any more today. I should have read something on my iPad, but instead I played games. But the night is still young. The night's not young. I'm gonna go to the gym, order food, try and edit a video before I pass out, but I probably will not be doing any more reading today. But tomorrow, next update that vlog at like page 250, which is like halfway through. So hopefully I'll get this chunk read tomorrow. Tomorrow is, I don't know, it's still a day of work. Like, we go from Omaha to Denver, back to Denver, and then we sit for like 3 hours, so I'll have a lot of time there. I'm gonna try and get another video edited, if not finish the one that I'm currently working on, depending on how much I get done tonight. It's like 5 p.m. already here, so I have to be up. Van's at 4:45 a.m. so I don't really have that much time. So I'll see what I get into and keep you posted. Yeah. I don't know if I have anything else to say. I think that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym and I will probably watch YouTube or Twitch while I'm at the gym and not listen to an audiobook like I should. But that's okay. Anyway, I have a headache, so I feel like I'm like not being coherent right now. But that's the update. I will touch base with you again probably tomorrow and let you know what I get into. I feel like I was talking about this. Anyway, I'm gonna continue reading this tomorrow until I get to my next like vlog update point and can film that, and then I'll finish this hopefully this weekend. So that is my reading plan. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you later. Hello, sorry if you could, okay, finally. I went to turn the AC off and it was like not turning off, but it finally just turned off, so good. Okay, so today is Thursday. I am in Fort Myers, Florida. This is honestly not one of my favorite layovers. The hotel's kind of crappy, and you think like Florida, oh fun, you can like lay by the pool. No, the pool is shitty. It's in the parking lot. Call them parking lot pools, you know, where they're like literally in the parking lot. You're not looking at anything cute, and it's just like open to the elements, to all the people driving by, walking by. It's not cute. It's not a fun time. So I went to the gym, as you probably saw, and I ordered PF Chang's for dinner because I wanted to. Okay, today it like felt like a long day, even though it really like wasn't that bad. We started in Omaha this morning super early. Our van was at like 4:45, I think, and that's Central Time. And then we flew to Denver. We time traveled to Denver because we took off at 6 and landed like at 6. So weird stuff, but it was fine, easy flight. And then we had to sit in the Denver airport for like 3 hours before our next flight. So me and a crew member got Chick-fil-A. We ate breakfast together, and then I started rough cutting my video, which I think I showed a clip of. Then we flew from Denver here to Fort Myers. So, and that was kind of a rough crowd, I'll be honest with you. Usually a service doesn't take that long, maybe like 30 minutes. This was a like almost 3.5 hour flight, and when I tell you we start the service like pretty much as soon as it's safe to, once we get up in the air. I finally like sat down after the service, after we had like put everything away and cleaned up, and we only had an hour and a half left of the flight. So our like takeoff, service, cleanup all took 2 hours, which is like unheard of, crazy. That's how you know everyone was like really demanding. But it's okay. Everyone was like nice for the most part. It was just like hectic, you know, like I was running the whole time. It made it go by quicker, I will say, so that was good. But yeah, didn't have a lot of time. Well, I had a lot of time, like downtime in Denver, but I didn't read. I was like editing, so I haven't read a ton today. I did read some more of Wolf Song, or not Wolf Song. I think I keep calling it Wolf Song, but it's called Raven Song. I think I only read like, I don't know, maybe like 30 pages of that, so not a lot of progress was made in that. Maybe tomorrow morning I will read some more. I think I probably will end this vlog tomorrow because my work week is over tomorrow, finally. I just have one flight home. I'm like so tired. I turned the camera on and I thought I would be fine to update you guys, but I'm like, what is happening? So tomorrow I just have one more flight from here, Fort Myers, back to Newark, and that shouldn't be too bad. Should only be like 2.5 hours. So, and then I get home really early, like 9:30 a.m. So I'm gonna have a productive day. I have an orthodontist appointment. I'm finally gonna get my like permanent retainer out. Like I've had that thing in my mouth for like 10 years, and it's time for it to go. And my like teeth are like shifting even though it's in there. So I'm like, there's no point to this thing. Get it out of my mouth. So I'm doing that. I'm gonna try and film some stuff tomorrow, and then in the evening I'm flying to go see my friend Caitlin, which I'm very excited. I haven't seen her in a while, and I'm gonna spend the weekend with her, so it'll be fun. And then I'll come back on Sunday and have Monday off as well, so I will relax and recover from this hectic week then. Yeah, I think tonight I probably won't even read anymore, to be honest with you. Usually like on a long flight, like from Fort Myers to Denver, or you know, the opposite of that, of what I just said, I would have like more downtime, be able to get more reading in, but it was too crazy. There was too much happening for that. So yeah, not a lot of reading was done today, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish editing my video tonight. I'm like delirious. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that or not. If not, I'll just finish it tomorrow when I get home. I don't like to do it tonight though. I need to do other things tomorrow. You don't care. It's not important to the concept of this video, but yeah, I will come back with a final update and outro tomorrow and like wrap up everything I read throughout the week, so we can kind of take a look at what I realistically read in a week when I'm just doing these boring money-making domestic trips. Okay, I'm gonna go lie down. I'll talk to you later. Hello, it is the end of the week and I wanted to come on here and wrap up this vlog. So on Friday, I don't think I came and updated you, but on Friday I just had one flight home from Fort Myers back to my base at Newark. I got back like pretty early, like 9:30 a.m. So I had most of the day to just hang out, but I had an orthodontist appointment later in the day and also a flight home to visit my friend Caitlin in Virginia. So I kind of had that, like, I don't know if it's like ADHD paralysis or something, where you have like something later in the day so you feel like you can't do anything until that happens. So I basically did nothing. I did kind of deserve it, you know, because I had a really busy week. I was working really hard. I'm not mad at myself for doing that and just taking some time to rest, but you know, I didn't really do anything, so but I did go to the orthodontist, and then I ended my day by taking a flight to Virginia to see my friend Caitlin. So that was the last like vlog B-roll that you guys saw. So I didn't read as much as I wanted to this week, but I did make some progress. So I did finish Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. This I ended up giving 4 stars to. Like I said in the vlog, I really enjoyed it. The first part though was kind of like hard to get into and a little slow, but by the end it was really gripping, really exciting, really good. So I did overall really enjoy it and plan to continue in the series. And then I also did make some progress in Raven Song by TJ Klune. I read 180 pages total of this book. That's pretty good chunk, like a third of this book I would say I read this week, and I'm really enjoying this so far. It is making me really angry for Gordo though. Like I feel so bad for him, and I'm like, if I was you, I would not forgive any of these fuckers either, so I don't blame you, Gordo. But apparently the forgiveness arc in this book is gonna be really good, so hopefully they're not lying, because I'm like, how in the hell am I gonna forgive this love interest? I don't understand. But yeah, really good so far. Very much enjoying it. I only really made progress in these 2 books this week, but that's okay because I had really good trips. I had a lot of fun, worked with some really fun people, so I spent some of the flights just like talking instead of reading, which is not a bad thing, and honestly something I needed, because last month I was like doing a lot of trips by myself, working as the load, which just means I'm like the extra, the floater, so I have like a new crew every single flight, which is kind of difficult for me as an introvert to reintroduce myself to somebody every single flight. Like it's very tiring and very lonely. So to have fun crew members on the trips this week was really good and like very refreshing. So yeah, I had a great week. I had a lot of fun. Even if it wasn't quite as productive as I wanted it to be, it was productive in other ways because I did do a lot of YouTube work this week as well, which is good since I'm trying to be consistent on that this month. So overall, good week. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like more weekly reading vlogs from me, please let me know in the description, or if you want to see like other things or have any questions about my job or how reading works with my job, like feel free to ask those questions and I will either answer them in the comments or in future vlogs. If you're interested in reading either of these, I will link these books in the description down below as well. My social media links are down there also if you'd like to follow me outside of YouTube. Also, if you liked this video, free and simple ways to show that or to subscribe to my channel for more content, to like this video, or to just leave me like an emoji or something in the comments. Anything helps and is appreciated. So thank you again for watching this video, for being here with me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.